For the past 10 years, I've worked for different bosses who were younger than me. That's never really been the issue. Age doesn't concern me in a reporting line, and I think that surprises some people. But I've always believed that what you can learn from someone matters far more than how old they are. What's always mattered to me is whether they bring something of genuine value to the relationship, a perspective I don't have, a way of thinking that stretches me, something that makes the reporting line feel worth being in. Sometimes that's worked beautifully. I've had younger managers who were exceptional, who challenged me, who saw things I couldn't see, who made me better at what I do, and I've been grateful for that. Right now, I'm struggling. My current role came out of a restructure. I didn't choose it. My manager didn't choose me. We were assigned to each other, and that matters more than it might sound, because normally there's a process. You apply for a role, and somewhere in that process, you meet the person you'll be reporting to. You read the room, you ask your questions, or if it's an internal move, you do your research, you talk to people, you get a feel for who this person is before you commit. I've always worked that way. That process has always felt important to me. This time, I didn't get that. Neither did my manager. There was no choice, no interview, no moment of mutual assessment, just a restructure and a new name on an org chart. And now I find myself in a situation where the person responsible for my performance review doesn't share my location, isn't close to the realities of my work day to day, and if I'm honest, I'm genuinely uncertain what they can offer me in terms of growth or development. That uncertainty sits with me. The person I actually work most closely with, more senior, deeply connected to what I do, present in the work, but I don't report to them. So there's this awkwardness, this persistent gap between where accountability sits and where understanding actually lives. My performance is being assessed by someone who I believe doesn't fully grasp the complexity of what my role involves. I notice myself having to work at mustering respect, not because respect isn't deserved, but because respect for me has always been something that builds through interaction, through seeing someone in action, through feeling understood by them in return. Proximity creates understanding, understanding creates trust, and without that foundation, you're navigating something much harder than just a job. I won't pretend it isn't difficult. It is. But I also know how I handle this says something about me and my professionalism, my maturity, my ability to operate well, even in conditions that aren't ideal. And most of us at this stage of our careers have learned that not everything is going to be ideal. So it's a work in progress, and I'm in it.